Man, that seems loud to me. I don't normally wear headphones, but I'm trying to monitor the audio output. So, are we live? I think we are. And let's do that. Okay. I gotta figure this out. Let's try that. Ready for your examination? Hey, David girl, how are you? It really stinks having these headphones on and talking. It slows me down because I'm listening to it and trying to talk at the same time. I can't do that. Hi, treasure woman. Welcome. So, I'm just listening to just check the audio quality. You know, how does it sound to you guys? I was toying around I can't talk and listen to this at the same time. I was toying around with my settings, and I think I may have the video settings good. I figured out how to add some music. Problem is, unless I have the headphones on, I won't be able to listen to the music. Unless I turn my monitor on. Oh yeah. I wonder if that's going to make an echo though for you guys. Happy Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Great to see you guys. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Okay, so there's an echo. Is that better? Echo, echo, echo. I turned off the monitor sound, so that should be better. Except you could probably hear it through the headphones. Hold on. We're going to check to see if I can turn the monitor off and keep the output on. Boy, I can't even listen to myself there. Hey, Adam Jam! That sound's coming from my headphones. Oh, you know what I could do? I could turn the sound down on it. Duh. What? Testing, 1, 2. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better. So hopefully there won't be that much of an echo right now. I can hear it. Hey, 308 Bushmaster, what's going on? Yeah, I can't talk and listen to myself at the same time. That's just wrong. Let's see here. Desktop audio. We're gonna put monitor off. Testing, testing. Okay. Oh, that's a bummer. you can't have output only on this. That's all right. I don't need to listen to music, but I want to, because I've been hunting pennies like all day, and I found some pretty good stuff, you guys. I've got a now I found this before. It's 33, and I found the 42. Found a 1942 Canadian cent, and a 45, a 47, a 48, a 52, a 54, and a 55. They're all brown, but they all have really good strikes on them. I don't collect Canadian cents, but when I find them, you gotta hang on to them, I really like this 45. So I found that, and a 1920 Wheatie. I mean, these are all 40s, and then the 50s here, and that goes 60s, 70s, all the way up to 2020. And then, of course, when the stack gets too big, I go through them, and we look at errors and varieties. So that's kind of what I've been doing all day. I got a couple of boxes of halves I was thinking about going through, but I don't know if I'm going to do it today. How are you guys doing? Is the music too loud? Seemed okay when I was listening to it on my headphones, but then I had to turn the monitor output off, and it looks like it's not even coming through now because I made some changes. I'll figure out all this out. Oh yeah, it's still coming through. What is the plan tonight, Sharp? You think I have a plan? Well, okay, so I'll tell you a little story. I don't know, I wasn't going to sell. I have a bunch of stuff to sell, but tonight wasn't about that. It was about trying to get my Streamlabs settings okay. Cutting out lag, getting it kind of the way I want it. I added some, Streamlabs OBS, like games. So, like if you typed in exclamation point command, you should get more stuff. Hold on. So I fiddled around with all these settings. Right, I was hunting pennies, but then, I fiddled around with settings. And so I'm really trying to get that going. I was going to do some hunting. Wait, open a web browser. Not too much complaining, and this was probably going to be a short stream. I know I always say that, but I mean it. It's, wow, 9:40 right now. Wow. But, we'll see how it goes. I haven't streamed in forever, so, I kind of wanted to... So let's see. Since I was doing some work, just do it for a little while. Wait. Let's see if that works. Okay, so my brakes don't work, and that stinks. I'm going to have to clean that up. So I was trying to get it to make like a list, and I guess I don't know. I'm going to have to clean that up a little bit. Okay, so I have a little bit more work to do. So I read online somewhere that if you put the brake tag in there, that'll make an extra line, but apparently that's not how you do it. Maybe I should try a paragraph. Now, obviously, you can't read the HTML. Well, hey, it was worth a try, right? At least I got music. There's like some streamers that have, it seems like they have all their ducks in a row, you know, but it just takes time. I guess it just takes time. So I'm gonna put my glasses on. I guess I could continue hunting pennies. So I'll tell you a little bit of a story. I was really upset because I ordered, well, I didn't order, I mean, I won at auction like 60, I think it was 65 rolls. And I was under the impression that these were just, you know, pretty good BU rolls of various dates. And what ended up coming to me were customer wrapped rolls. So I paid too much money for these. So I was really upset, and I'm not going to order from that person again, or go to any auction again. And I'm not going to name names, but so I've been going through them, and I can't say that they're great. You know, it's the equivalent of, you know, opening up one of these. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Oh, hey, there's a Wheatie. There's a Wheatie right there. I love it. Probably 50s. So I've been going through them all and, of course, sorting them out. I've got a new sorting station, which I'm really happy I took the time to do. Because I'm way more organized, you know. Everything that you see here is just like the preliminary organization. So, you know, getting out by decade, year, and mint mark. And then, here, I'm gonna move this. Oh, I can't move it. There's the rolls. They go in those. Only the BU ones go in there. Stay. Stay. So that's what I've been up to, and sorry I haven't been on in a while, but I think I've seen you, most of you guys that are in here, out there in YouTube land, which is nice. Kind of just watching instead of streaming, you know. But anyway, so that's what I was gonna do. It was either that or bust into the halves. I did find a 1904 Indian headset, but here, let me take this. I don't think it's anything really to brag about. It is nice when you find an Indian head in a circulated roll, but then, well, it looks like this has been dug up out of the ground, you know. It still has a rim, and you can still read the date. I found better in circulated rolls. Can't read the Liberty. So, I mean, hey, look at the back. You can barely see anything. So it was hard to get excited about that, but hey, at least it's something different, you know, than a 1959. You know, I found a lot of Canadians though, and I found this Bahamas. So I could say it's been productive. Yeah, this one's from 2001. And there she is. Am I filling up books? I'd say so. You know, found some nice errors as well. Retained retained CUDs, die breaks, DDOs. You know, can't get mad at all that. But I really do want to go for the silver. Here they come. So, hey, let's do it. Let's just stick with pennies. I got this board up here. If I were going to do halves, I would have to move this board, and then my little stacks would probably get knocked over. Which, hey, it's happened already a few times. Ah, see, that happens. All right, I'm trying to get the full roll out here. There we go. And which one fell? This one? Yep. And that one. And that one. There we go. Yes, yes indeed. We'll look at you, 2004. There you go, right, junk. $1992, but it's a wide AM, just like all the other ones that I find. Have not found a 92 close AM yet. But the good news is, hey Corey Coolball, how are ya? What's up? Well, you're looking at it, bud. I just figured I'd do it while I was streaming because I haven't been on in a while, and I was hoping to just catch up with people. Here, we're gonna look at that. You know, I'm sorting these out, and keep in mind the brown ones are not going to go in a, you know, I'm not saving them. I just putting them aside to have a closer look at them if it's warranted. And there's a bunch that'll go in cull, of course. For example, here I'll show you what I do, because I do save the copper, but maybe one day these will get melted. I don't know, but this is just a little bit of the copper that is not going to go back out in the wild. Oh, cool, Corey. Yeah, you know, I was lucky enough to get another box. I've got, I think, 4 boxes of pennies still. So I'm not running out of my pennies. I've got 2 boxes of halves. Don't have any quarters. That's not worth even looking at. And I haven't had nickels in forever. Here, that got disorganized. Found an 82D copper last night. Oh, hey, you know, the 82Ds were pretty common, I think. When you find the 82, you find an 82 that's 2.5. Now that's something special. I don't think that'll happen though. Hey, Ida Herring, Oh, hey, it was my pleasure. And honestly, I'm so sorry it was so late. You know, I got busy with a lot of stuff. Uh, you know how life happens. But after seeing you this morning, I'm like, hey, you know what? I got a little extra time. Let's do it. You know, so hopefully you got a little extra traffic to you. It's such a worthy cause. You know, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, no, hey, Rux. No, you know, uh, did you go through 800 rolls or just 800 pennies? Because you're going to have to go through maybe 800 rolls before you find one. Maybe 8,000. Um, I've been through, well, just this year, I've been through just 77. Nobody cares about 1977. It's just the copper. There's nothing really unique about those. Anyway, I think just this year I've been through like five boxes of pennies. Well, I'll show you guys in a second. And I haven't found one yet. And then last year I think I've been through like 15 or 16 boxes, and I still haven't found one. So I hate to put the odds on it, you know. But whoa, what was that? Okay, nothing. Thought we had nothing unique about that one either. But it's copper. Wait, I do want to look at this. I found what was it, a 2000 wide AM before, and it's in my collection somewhere. Oh, I don't even want to look at that one. At a certain point, you know, they're just too gruddy or too worn, and even if there's some kind of thing about it that's special because of the condition of the coin, it's still not worth anything. It would be my luck to find 1955 DD01, and it would be in the worst condition ever. So I don't even want to look at it, you know, when it's that bad. It just depresses me. All right, we'll look at that. I do admit I like keeping the cover. All right, so real quick, these are call. That's a PCH. Oh. So this was just the last week. 1982 small date is the 1982 D. That would be awesome. Yeah, absolutely. And I checked all those for real. Man, if I found a 1982 copper, a 1982 D copper, yeah, I'd be a happy guy. That's cool. 69S. I got a couple of rolls of those BU. Hey, Mickey Robs Banks. How's it going? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I'll tell you, I've got to get in, oh yeah, for sure. Hold on. I've got to roll on over to, YouTube to do that, but just give me a second and no problem. Hold on. Let me. When you're in Streamlabs, you don't have access to all that. Hold on, I see 3 dots by your name. Yeah, I didn't think so. It just doesn't even want to do anything with the 3 dots. Okay. Come on now. Now YouTube doesn't want to load. Come on. All right, I finally got you. Hang on here. There we go. You should be blue, Ida. I did it. Let me close that. I got too many things open. If I'm not lagging like crazy, it's going to be a miracle. You might have to refresh your chat. Yeah, absolutely, Ida. I went on YouTube to do it. And let me refresh. I want to make sure you're blue. Yeah. Hey! You should have been blue already. Sorry. I don't, I got to stay on top of that stuff. Anyway, so just to keep myself entertained, I go from a bank wrapped to one of those customer rolls that I bought at auction that I told you guys about. Let's see what we have. Still looking for that 1909 SVDB in a circulated roll. Hey, got a Wheatie here, but I am not going to look at it just yet. I'm going to put it right here. It's just the, oh, you guys can't see it. I'll put it aside right here. Little Wheatie. I didn't look at the date yet. So, yeah, it's not that old. Anybody want to guess what the year? That's always fun. Here, I could put it on the scope, actually. Let me do that. It's got some fine lines. Joe, are pennies your favorite? I think so. I kind of don't want to do any soul searching about that because I really love Walking Liberties half dollars. I just love the design. But I like searching through pennies a lot. I really love Winged Liberty had dimes as well. The design on there is just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I mean, I like hunting pennies. I think there's a lot of great errors and varieties, but I mean, same with quarters. I don't like hunting quarters for silver because people are wise to that. It's really rare to find silver in quarters for me. But if I feel like I'm in a mood for errors and variety hunting, then yeah, I'd love to dive into some quarters. So I guess it really depends, Ida, on what my mood is. I really want to get some nice rolls together. I like finding RPMs on these. Lincoln cents. And you can find some clashes and other cool stuff. I love the Indian head cents. I really want to get a full set of them, which I don't have. When you find, you know, something, see, this is, it's a 1962D. There's potential of some errors on that, but it's so beat up, it's not even worth looking at. So it's going to go in the cull. So I try to be really particular about, you know, what is going to go in my tube. I mean, these modern scents, for example, you got all that spotting from the wash on them. So, I mean, you find something that's all spotted like that, it's not going to go in a BU roll. Or contact marks and scratches. So, but every once in a while, there's something that has escaped all the pitfalls, like this 87D. You know, 40 years old. Okay, so we got people guessing. Should I flip it over? No, I'm going to wait till I'm done with this roll before I flip it over. But this 87D, it looks like it was just minted yesterday, aside from, you know, some darkening. But it's a beautiful, beautiful coin. What a great strike. And you find these things, you know, it's like, where's this box been sitting for, you know, the last, probably been sitting for 20 years, you know? 18. See, another 62D. It's not even worth saving. It's totally call. All right, let's find the moment of truth here and flip this over. Let's see. Corey says 47. Rex says 58. Ida, 1944. Adam Jam is 57. Coin Kid, hey, how you doing? 1945. Oh, actually 1952. All right, let's see. Let's see. What do I need in an Indian head? Well, I can get my book and tell you, Ida, but I need a second. Let's flip this over. Wait, am I going to make a guess? I'm going to say 1945 out of Philly. Oh, 57. Adam Jam! Congratulations. Was that just a lucky guess, or was there something about the coin that you saw that made you think 57? That's what I'm curious about. 57D. Hey, do I already have a 57D on the board? No, 58 and 58D. So, hey, we'll put that right there. And then move on. Let's see. Should I check my Indian head book? I think I have it nearby. I'll be right back. Okay, that's a type collection. That's Mercury Dime. Let's see. Oh, I need a lot. So, okay, Copper Nickel Flying Eagle to fill this book. I need 1857 and 1858 small letters. The Indian head, I need an 1859 up to an 1862. And then the middle of this book, the 1865. I'm not going to read all the dates, but you can see how empty this is. The back page is, I've done a lot better. You know, I have quite a few 1907s actually, and I think I have a 1909S in another set as well, but I really want to finish this book. I found this 1864 here, coin roll hunting, this real dark black looking one. So Let's see. Adam's happy. He's like, yeah, no, I have so many from hunting. Yeah. It's fun, isn't it? You know, I'll tell you, there's a thrill when you have a find that you just don't get when you are when you buy something. You know, that thrill is just amazing to me. Should I open up this one? It has the wheat under. Yeah, why not? Why not? That's what I'm doing. I'll just catch up here. All right, let's do it. I should have had a prize on that one, Adam Jam. I'm sorry, bud. We'll do a prize with the next wheat. That's what we'll do. Hey, Luck of the Irish, how's it going? Karsten Hunt Silver, hi, how are ya? Thanks for joining. So Adam Jam, I don't want you to feel robbed, man. Are you okay with me doing a little contest on the next Wheatie? Even if you don't win? I know you're not like that. I want to make this fun though. And I didn't even think about it before, you know. Not for anything crazy. We can do like a couple of war nickels or something like that. Alright, so this is the Wheatie. I'm not going to look at it. Oh boy, it's rough. It's rough. It's got that copper green on the bottom of it. It was the ender, so see, that's the green. The green's not coming out on the camera. So not nearly as good condition as that 57. Lines are worn in the wheat stalks. Rim is not as clear. You can see a lot of contact marks. So that's what we'll do. We'll do like a couple of war nickel giveaway here. Just random dates. Yeah, look, I did. I found a lot. I mean, I guess the question is really how far back you go, you know, because I haven't been streaming that much, and I should have. You know, I think maybe, you know, I was just being lazy about it because I knew I really wanted to work on my Streamlabs setup, and it took a lot of work to do that. Hey, Muscle Shell, thanks for joining in. So I finally worked on the Streamlabs setup. I think I've got it going okay. So anyway, over the last week or so, I've been doing a lot of penny hunting. So I found a lot of things. I got a 1920 Wheatie. I found a lot of RPMs. I think I found a couple of 58D RPMs in really nice condition. I should throw those up on the scope. You know, a couple of 1969 floating roof. Those are pretty common. You know, I found some nice S mint mark coins. Found a bunch of Canadian cents from the 40s that still have really good strikes. You know, I mean, I had this 33, but I've got a 42, 43. Found the 45, all the way up to like the early 50s. Just in, well, I'd say about a box and a half. So, you know, and I'm filling up some rolls very slowly with BU coins. So, but that's very slowly. I'm being real particular about what goes in. And then you find these, you know, 2009 Lincoln, since this is the log cabin, but it looks so bad. You know, I couldn't dream of keeping it. Going back out there into the wild. Oh, and I found good times. I have fun doing this. Okay, Ida is sharing her Indian heads. She's got the 1880, 81, 93, 96, 1901, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Yeah, I'd call that a nice collection there. You got a ways to go, but don't we all? I mean, how did you get those, Ida? Did you find them or buy them or given away? So far, honestly, I have not found a. All right, so this is an 82D. If it honestly, it feels like a zinc. Let's see. Wait, let me tear this. It is a zinc. It's funny how you could tell the difference after a while. So it's an 82D large date zinc. Yeah, not even worth keeping. It is funny though. Like I have that digital scale, but half the time I could tell you if it's copper or a zinc coin. I think most experienced hunters can, so I'm really not bragging. It's just one of those things, you get the feel for it. Oh, see, that's a decent 1976D. That's good enough to have a look at. I don't think that there's, off the top of my head, anything on record about the 76D, but I'm almost positive that I found an RPM on one. Is anybody guessing on this next Wheatie on the year? Because we're going to do a little contest, and if anybody hits it, I'll throw in some war nickels. I'll send you some war nickels. Wait a minute. Why is this 88 Philly right here? There we go. Ah! Alright, the stacks are getting a little bit too tall. I'm starting to... Here, I'll just leave that there. I don't want to mess it all up. Oh, I'm finding more Canadians since it's an 89, though. Oh, boy. Well, you guys tell me what you think. To me, this seems like I'm going to take this Wheatie off. I'm not looking at it. Clip planchet on this 91. Wait, where is it? Alright, you can see a little issue there. I think that's a clip planchet, but the coin is in such rough shape. Should I keep it? Yeah, there's damage on the 69D. I'll keep it, probably, but just as an example. I wouldn't dream of trying to sell it to anybody. Not like anybody would buy it, I don't think. All right. Oh, hey, Corey, that's cool. What was the determination? Let me catch up here on chat. Mickey said, wait, he said mostly what? Hey, Charles Kelly. Great to see you doing well with stream. I know, and this is Streamlabs. I'll tell you. Oh, you're at work all night. I'm sorry to hear that. But it's good to see you, bud. Thanks for dropping in. Did you get those coins I sent? And Mickey says, surprise, I have 0 Indian heads. What? I can't believe that. Yeah, it's rare to find the Indian heads, though. Every once in a while, I have that 1904, but I would not put that in a book. All right. Yeah, for a penny, why not? I mean, it's pretty bad condition here. There's a blister that just, I don't know if that's blister or gunk. But hey, it's an example of a clip planchet. So, all right, let's do it. I'm finished with that roll. Can we put that right there? Here, let me put this coin back. I have not looked at the date. Let's see. We have a 49, 1944 S, a 1944 P, 47, and a 58. All right, I'm going to go around the coin one more time. And you can see the wear on it, the copper corrosion. I am going to guess 1942 Philly. All right, everybody get your dates in. This is for a couple of war nickels. I'm going to have to, I need a pen. I say a couple. I might send a few. You know, you guys know how I am. All right, so first Weedy contest. Get your dates in. Get your dates in if you haven't guessed yet. What year is this wheat cent? I'm about to flip it in 10 seconds. How much you want to bet it's 58 and just got the crap beat out of it? Oh, and I'd have guessed 58. That might be a good guess. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adam Jam says 1946, just in the nick of time. Here we go. I'm flipping it. And what is that? Well, it's more than hell. Oh, 1929. Anybody say 1929? It is beat up, baby. I should have guessed something a little bit older than 42, but you know how these are. When they are used, they are used. You see every flaw on the scope. You can barely see. You see the outline of his nose. Imagine the this is almost 100-year-old coin here. So, 91-year-old coin. Actually, 90-year-old coin. And how many pockets this has been in? Might as well keep it up. I try to go to, if I can wake up, Ida. I've been the worst lately. I've been sleeping in a lot. I sleep into like 9:30, which is crazy for me. But I will try. I love coming into your morning show and having some coffee. It's always entertaining. And anybody else who doesn't know Ida, she has the She Shop Studio show in the morning. And if you're a morning person, head on in there. Thanks for coming in, Ida. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get back to opening some more rolls. And Adam Jam probably will get a little something for me for guessing the first one. All right, let's do a customer wrapped, and I'll grab a couple of the bankroll ones too. Oh, okay. Okay, Corey, you're still waiting for it to come back. Okay, right on. Well, good luck. What Karsten Hunt Silver. What am I catching on? Oh, you said 1944p. Yeah, that's. I was thinking 40s too. Ended up being a still a wheat. That's right. But you know, I've got. It's gonna go probably in this. You know, just mixed 20s. You know, I don't think it's at that level of where. You know, I don't think it's worth a flip. Worth to put it in a flip anyway. You know, I've got that 1920 that I found, and that's in much better condition. Let's you guys just looked at that, so I found this in this week. It's 1920 here, and I figure this was good enough to put into a flip. You could still see some of the details, some of the rim, and I graded this as a fine. You know, it's like a F2, I feel, and I'll put it around on the reverse. You can see some of the bumps in the wheat stalk, but then it starts to fade away. You don't see any lines. You know, the rim is coming all the way around. I might have been a little harsh. This actually might be an AG coin here. Probably is. It's probably almost good. I can still see, but you know, I put an F on it. But I still felt it was worth putting in its own flip. This one from 27 is not in the same category at all. Or was it 29? 1929, I'm sorry. Details are smoothed away. So, yeah. Maybe I'm mean to my pennies. I don't know. I always like to grade them and then like go one worse than what I think it is. That might not be fair to the pennies. And however, these are really super tight. Okay. Oh, we got ourselves a 1957D. Here, let's get rid of this 29. We'll put it over here with the other 20 or 40s, I should say. Actually, put it over here. Sorry, I would have done a game, but I saw the date. Hey, Plumber Stacker, what's going on? Thanks for dropping in. For a circulated coin, that's not bad. Unfortunately, it had fingerprints on the obverse. Because actually, the luster really isn't coming out on camera, but it actually still has some pretty decent luster. But see that fingerprint? Oh, man. People with their fingerprints. I'll tell you. Oh, well. Where's my 57s? Right there. You think this is a lot of pennies? Ha! I guess. I feel like I've been going a little on the slow side. All right, 1982 D. it's copper, large date. But we hang on to these 82s anyway, even though I want the 82 small date copper. Junky call. Here, let me show Plumber Stacker some copper. Oh! This is just the copper that I keep aside. This is one bag of a few. One day I'll be melting, and I'm going to start with copper. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, Carson, yeah, you can definitely see the lines. Well, yeah, I'll keep talking about a little bit about what I'm looking for. I mean, I have an error list that I keep because, honestly, I can't remember every single thing, but a lot of these, especially with the depends on what you're looking for with decade, of course, but prior to 1990, RPMs are really prevalent. So you'll be looking at mint marks for the Ds, right? So, I mean, there's a certain number of rules you can follow like that where you don't really have to remember too much about the errors and varieties. But there are certain things that once you get into specific dates, it's an 82, just an 82 copper. And again, after a while, you can just tell if it's copper or zinc by the feel of it. So, okay, what are the things that you can follow where you don't have to remember too much or keep a list? Well, let's see. Anything prior to 1983 generally is going to be copper, unless there's some kind of error I don't know about. So, 83 and above are going to be zinc, although there are some copper 83s. They're extremely rare, and because of that, they fetch a premium. You look at the coin, right? I mean, these glasses I'm wearing are completely dorky, but when you look at the coin, you look for anomalies, like this one here. And so you don't really have to know anything. You're looking at it, and so you can tell, right? So what did I see on this one? I'll show you real quick. Spotted. It's a 1989, so this is going to be zinc coin. But you see that going through and around the rim. It's going through all the devices. It's not a die crack. It's raised metal though, so the die would have to be incuse. So the die may have been hit with the rim of another coin or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, Plumber Stacker, that's exactly right. Exactly right. So anything, 82 and below, I don't care how it looks, I'm throwing it aside just for the copper content, Now there's 82 zincs as well. So you have a different kind of varieties. You've got 82 zinc, P and D, large date and small dates. you've got 82 P and D, large date and small date coppers. So some of your 82s will have zinc. So I do weigh them sometimes when I'm not sure, but most of the time, you know, you can tell in the color and you can tell in the weight if it's a copper or a zinc. Now all 83s, except for very rare, scarce ones, which are done on the wrong planchet, most 83s are going to be zinc. So sorry if I wasn't clear about that. So what are some other general rules? Look at the coin. Pre-83s. I should say, okay, pre-82s will all be 90% copper. 82s are mixed. Always flip the coin and look for rotated dies. See, like this is a 83. I guarantee you it's a zinc. 2.5 grams. All right, this one was 2.61. But I always weigh the 83s. You never know. You might run into one copper, and then you have a payday. Mid-70s coins have nothing remarkable about them. Like 76, 77, I think 75 as well. So hang on to those. What are some other general rules, you guys? I'm running short because I'm concentrating on the dates. Alright, these are all called. Let's open up a bank wrapped. Let's see. That's it. Thanks, Roadrunner. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, that's right. Only 4 known. That would be a payday, right? It's worth looking at it. It's worth knowing about it. You know, and if you're already searching. All right. So there were some other. All right, these aren't general rules, but these are like just really popular ones. Well, okay, here's some general rules, more general rules. Wear and tear on a coin decreases value exponentially. So I've got a 2020D, you know, I'm trying to make BU rolls. Am I going to put this in my roll? It's got contact marks all over it, even though the original lusters. No, I'm not going to keep it because of the contact rolls. The contact marks, excuse me. Same thing with that. So yeah, wear and tear on a coin will decrease its value, but errors and varieties, there's a premium for those. So obviously, if you can find an error or variety in a really nicely preserved coin, you're gonna get more money for it. That is why I don't generally even look at potential errors and varieties on coins that just are completely worn out. Like I said, even if it's if there's an error in it or it has an RPM, I because of the condition, like the 78D might have an RPM on it. So, oh yeah, another general rule. I think it's prior to 1989 or after that, the U.S. Mint started using a single squeeze technique on their coins. Actually, no. They started imprinting the mint mark on the die itself as opposed to punching it. So you don't have any RPMs 1990 and up. All right. Nobody's perfect, you guys. So if I'm making a mistake. Don't be shy in telling me. So don't be looking for RPMs on 1992. You're wasting your time. All right. All right, so I was going to say there's some more popular errors and varieties. You guys probably already know about the 1955 DDO1, the one that's got the crazy spread on it. Paula Bloom has one. Lucky lady. But there's all kinds of different DDOs for them. More popular ones to hunt for would be like the, I'm going to say more popular, more recent. 73. More recent ones would be like the 1995, I believe, 1998, 1999, and 2000. Wide AM, that's the space between the A and the M in America. You'll be looking for that. And 1992 close AM. So those are basically struck on different dies. Wow, look at that. It's like a football. Yeah, somebody put it in a vise. Why do people do these things to coins? Alright. Zinc. I thought it was zinc. It's not BU. 1983, you guys. That's really nice. Alright. More copper cull to add. No weedy in that one. Let me catch up on chat here. 83 super rare? No. No, I wouldn't say that at all. Let's see, how many? So, 7.7 billion 83s were made in Philly. 6.4 billion were made in Denver. Now, if you found a 63, or I'm sorry, an 83S, I would hang on to the 83S if it were in good condition. But the other ones, no, they're not rare at all. What would be rare with the 83 is if you found one made on a copper planchet. That would be pretty phenomenal. And you would have a nice paycheck. So, yeah, most of these are not uncommon at all, you know. And if you wanted to, yeah, you get into the, so there's the errors and varieties to get into. There's the really high condition coin, which you're not going to find in a circulated roll. I mean, not unless somebody dumped their collection, you know. So I would say you're not going to find it. It's not impossible. It's just the probabilities are really low. But then there's also, yeah, the rarity mintage of the coin, the year. Like I'm always on the lookout for that 1909 SVDB, or you know, like the 1914 D or 1922. You know, those are pretty special, but rare. I mean, they're rare for a reason. You'll go through 71. I'll look at the 71D. Go through 100 boxes before you found one. So some people might think this process is a little crazy, but I will tell you, it keeps me out of trouble. And it's fun, you know, especially when you find that nice Indian head scent. 68 is not even worth it. Or a nice weedy, you know. Little things. Those little treasures keep you going. So this is a pretty decent 81D. Worth having a closer look at. $1961D there. Boy, is that chocolate. Well, I will look at the mint mark though. Because even though it's brown, it's not bad. You know, as long as the strike is good. Oh, look at that 82D. Man. That's a large date copper. But man, that's nice. So, you know, the color is just really oxidizing. It's reacting with, you know, the air over time. That's nice 84 too. Okay, look at the 84s for sure. There's a couple of nice BU 84s already. Maybe I'll have a DDO extra earlobe. That would be a nice payday too. I'll tell you, I like looking for double dyes on the coins that weren't the single squeeze ones. I forget the years, but I know in the 90s, I think it was the 90s they started them. I can't remember the exact year though. But it's like I find that single squeeze doubling, it's just not dramatic for me. You know, yeah, okay, you can get a little bit more wider devices and letters. Sometimes there's notching. And I've scoured, you know, Variety Vista looking for really significant ones, and they're just kind of few and far between for me. Whew. Damn, it's beat up 60s. Wait. 1998. It's a little dirty. Too close to be wide. I'm always looking for a 2017 with no mint mark. That would be really cool. 2017 is the first time that Philadelphia put a P on the coin, on the pennies anyway. So if you find a 2017 with no mint mark, God only knows how much that would be worth. Plumber Stacker just started doing halves. It's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. No silver yet, but I'll find some eventually. Oh yeah, for sure. I think Plumber Stacker, keep the faith, brother. Don't just go on the edges, you know, because a lot of times those edges will fool people. You gotta look at the dates. You'll find some 40s that way. But honestly, I think I went, when I first started, I think I went 5 boxes before I finally started finding the silver. And they're in there. Last one, I think I found a 42 and a 45 Walking Liberty. Also some Kennedys. It's brown, but the strike is good. Yeah. So they're definitely out there. And you know, you see people on YouTube streaming and they'll run into a collection dump, you know, and they'll find, you know, 40 silver coins in one box. Well, I don't know about that many, but it's pretty amazing. So I think that's always the hope, is that you'll find somebody who just dumped their collection, and then it'll go from their hands into yours, all for the price of 50 cents. Not good enough. Yeah. No, the 1973 has a no VDB on the shoulder, but you know, when they're really worn, it's really hard to tell. Yeah, those zinc. 62. Boy, that's roadkill. That's what I thought. Zinc. These zinc coins just made to blow up. I mean, just deteriorate, you know? That was a 95. I know it's on the 95s. Cool. Wait, why are you sitting here? All right. Oh, that'd be awesome, Plumber Stacker. I will check it. You know, out of curiosity, do you use a propane or an electric, what do you call it? Like, oven or melting pot? I don't know. I know. Can you tell I don't know what I'm talking about? But I know there's some, there's electric and propane. I gotta figure out what would be best, because pretty soon I do want to pour something. Let's see. I'm on box 4. Skunk so far, but 2 were customer rolled, and you can tell they were picked already. Yeah, people are wise. Can you imagine the first few people that started picking rolls? They must have been in heaven with all the silver that pulled out. Oh yeah, I mean, I think people have been doing that for what, the last 20 years? I don't know. Oh, Corey found a barber half. That's awesome. You know, I'm not a fan of the barber designs. I think they're terrible. But that's quite a find. That I would sell it right away. Yeah, I've got walkers out too, and it's really cool when you find a walker, especially one that you can find lines in the gown, you know, in the center of the gown, those high points. Oh man. Boy, somebody chewed on this one. Oh, look at that, 84. Yeah, I'm not scoping these out. I think scoping them out is kind of one of the most mundane things that you can do, and I'm not going to torture anybody by doing it on a stream. But it's the thrill of the hunt, you know. Let's take a quick look at this 88. Wow, it seems like we were doing really good finding those Wheaties, and then suddenly it just dried up on us. Maybe I should just open up the boxes of silver. Yeah, maybe I should. Oh, Corey said, oh, you know what? That's awesome. Okay. Oh, it's a smelter. Thank you. That's it. Smelter. I'll remember that. Smelter. But use your torch with map gas to speed it up instead of propane. Oh, okay. Yeah. I like map gas as well. I mean, it gets a lot hotter. I use that for plumbing. Oh, plumber stacker. Who am I talking to, right? Yeah. You sit there all day. You got, a pipe that has a little water in it. You'll sit there all day with the regular propane. Use some map gas. I'll take care of it real quick. Corey, I think that's awesome. You started collecting for your daughter's future. I mean, I do the same. In fact, my little girl, she has her own coin collection. And, man, can I move this thing? I kind of want to do some halves. And maybe I'll save the halves for the weekend. I was thinking about doing a fun auction or something like that on Saturday, and I can combine that with a $50 hunt. Because if I move this, man, it's going to get scattered all over the place. I think I could probably do it. Nah, I'm not going to risk it. It takes a lot of work organizing these, you know? All right, let's get a couple more bank wrapped rolls. No Wheaties on the enders here. You guys think silver is going to go up in 2021? Yeah, plumber's favorites, map gas. It's way hotter for sure. Yeah, I've had to use that to get help friends get tires off of their cars. Like if they don't rotate their tires frequently, the rim will actually just stick or rust onto the brake, or not the brake, but the what do you call it, the hub. So you use a little bit of map gas to heat it up, and it'll pop right off of there. Oh, look at that 68D. Ooh, nice 2002. It's funny how you don't find those very often. Nice 2000s. Look at this 89 as well. I think there's a lot with the 95s. I should be looking at my list right now, just to double check. But if I happen to, put some worthless coins on here now, and just I can always 86 them later. It's faster than doing it this way than going back and forth. It's a really nice 1974D. That might be one for an uncirculated roll. No, no wide AM on that one. It would be nice to find an example of a close AM or a wide AM on stream. That would be sweet. As opposed to 1998 Canadian. As opposed to like digging out my collection and showing it that way. That's just a horrible 81. And the 1988 has a reverse of the 89. And also the 89 has a reverse of the 88. Gotta keep that in mind too. And here's another one of those with that kind of retained cud going around. Or maybe it's an there we go. Might be time to start looking at these on the scope. Touching. I think I ran out of general rules about searching for these. But if you're just starting out with halves plumber, I would definitely take the time to go to Variety Vista, and there's other websites as well, but I like Variety Vista, and it'll show you, oh man, beautiful 1981. It'll show you a lot of the varieties that you can get out of those halves and errors as well, that you might find interesting and worthy of looking at. If not just for the silver, there's some other treasures that are in there. You know, you can look at DDOs. Dang it. Throwing coins around here. I think I see something funny on that. So there's other errors and varieties on those that they can get as much money on market as a silver coin, and sometimes more. So that's what I did. Now again, I mean, the same rules apply. If you find an error coin and the coin itself is beat to hell, don't expect to get much money for it. If the coin's beat to hell, generally I just throw it away, you know. But it still is worth knowing about, in my opinion. You know, it all depends on what your collecting focuses on. But if you want to make money, I think, hey, why not expand, you know, beyond the course of just silver and get to know some of these coins. Yeah, I don't like that 2020. Get to know some of these coins, and when you find them, you'll know, and then, hey, you can expand on your profit potential. Let's see. Boy, am I far behind on chat or what? Let's see. I want to stack a lot more before it goes too high. I do, however, think we'll be in the lower 30s sooner than later. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, Papa Giorgio. Thanks for joining us. Corey Kuba, I'm sorry, I'm so far behind. What did you just find? Hey, Jimmy Lakari. How are ya? There's two eyes in Liberty. Okay, I gotcha. That's awesome. It was a DDO then. Cool. That, yeah, I love that. Hey, thank you, Micah Miller. That's awesome. You know, I thought about it doing a 400 GAW. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to in a little while. I mean, I was hoping to go, you know, with the GAWS fewer, but make the prizes better. And I was gonna save it to 500, you know, and do something real nice as a giveaway, just to thank people. Yeah, Papa Giorgio. Yeah, if it's beat to hell, use it as a reference. As long as you could tell it, right? I mean, some of these, it's like, I think there's an error there, but it's so beat to hell, it doesn't even matter. I'm throwing it away. Yeah, I'm the same way at Plumber Stack. I still have a lot to learn, too. BB says, hey, everyone, I want you all to know Luck of the Irish. Come on, BB. Come on. Trying to keep it positive in here. All right, let's go on. Let's do a bank wrap roll. Hey, Silver Hair Seeker, how are you? Oh, look at that hot metal plumber stacker. I'm looking at your pour here. That is cool. I think that's hot metal. I'm not quite sure what that is. Are those, I don't want to say skis, something going across. I don't know what that is. Looks pretty sweet. 1971D DDR 003. Well, God bless you. So, Papa Giorgio, I'll tell you, one thing you won't find me looking too closely at are DDRs, especially the ones with the column, the doubled columns. Oh, it drives me nuts. It just drives me nuts. I'll look at the United States of America, and I'll look for doubling that way. Oh, but I can't go into the columns. I forget what the 003 DDR is on that. It might be the US. Oh, come on, BB. I like him. I have the guts to say it. I like Luck of the Irish. I think he can be sarcastic and funny. But I like most people that I meet on YouTube. And unless they rip people off, I don't like that. Come on, give me another Wheatie. Oh man, that thrashed. What do people do with their coins? Another Canadian, 1977. Oh wait, what am I doing? That's my Dutch or clip planchet. We did find the clip planchet on a 1991 that was all beat to hell. But hey, you know what? With a clip planchet, the condition doesn't matter so much. You could see it. You know? So I'll save that as another example. Ooh, 92. And I could tell it's not a close AM. Dang. Really want to find a 92 close AM. That would be so sweet. It was, you know, the feeling when you get so close to winning a contest. Like, I don't know if you guys were at the big show this last week, but I answered probably a millisecond behind the winner. And I was like, so close. That's how I feel with, wait, I put a 96D where 86Ds go. So anyway, I'm like, oh, so close. I was disappointed. I mean, I'm happy for the winner, of course, but that's how I feel when I get the 92s. Oh, so close. Oh man, you have a box of 83 Lincoln cents. You're gonna have to change it up. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, Papa Giorgio. Wow. And I'll answer your question in a second, BB. Okay. I can't look. That's, I have a lot of rolls, BU rolls. I mean, I've got a couple right here. This one's 1960D, all BU. By the time I get to the end of this roll, this is the 1960D BU. I think I got some 58s and I got some other ones, 68Ss. I'm mad. I mean, not angry. I'm like crazy. It is mind-numbing to go through the same thing over and over and over again. It's for me it is. I would rather pick up some customer roles or OBW roles and just have at it looking for treasure. So I procrastinate like crazy with these BU roles, but most of them are in deep storage. I just have a few out here, so I'll probably will go through them. Hey, Savvy Stacker. Oh, you're thinking my ears were ringing a little bit. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's good to see you too. I'm sorry I haven't been on for a week. I kind of I needed to take a little bit of a break and figure out some stream settings, and maybe I just needed a break in general, Thank you for hitting the like. Thanks for joining. Hey, Luck. I like you, buddy, but please don't swear in the chat, okay? Hey, LJ Silver, how are you? I try to be thorough. You pull out the pre 82 cents. I do the same thing, but I'm looking for from other stuff. I think everybody here, come on, Luck, please, language, bud. You have every right to be upset because I don't think it was fair of BB to speak that way. Hey, Big T Coins. Thanks for coming in, Big T. Let's see. Oh, I can't do it from here. I'd have to go over to YouTube. I try to keep it cool. It's the first time I've seen BB in stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to put BB in timeout for a while, and so they can't say anything. Listen, all I have to say is if BB, you got a problem with somebody that's in my stream, take it up with them directly. The chat really isn't about, it's not like the place to be airing grievances. Excuse me. I try to keep it positive, and I would expect you guys to do the same. And I think there's pretty much everybody's a grown up in the chat here, but still, Luck, please don't swear in the chat, as upset and justifiable as it might be, and I'm going to say this right now. Hey, Gleason News. Nobody is a friend with Jeremy Johnson anymore. And everybody has a right to make mistakes. So that's all I got to say about that. In my life, I have misjudged characters. And I probably will again, because I'm one of those people who I trust until you give me reason not to trust you. And I think that's kind of what Jeremy Johnson, that whole situation, did to the community, you know? There are certain people in this life that won't trust until you give them reason to trust you, you know? And that's not my philosophy. So, and so if I made a judgment call and it turned out to be wrong, then the last thing I would want someone to do is to blame me for the actions of someone else. See, this 77, right? 77 from Philly, not anything that has errors or anything like that, but that condition, yeah, I'm going to save it. I'll come back to chat here in a second, you guys. Just hoping to find another Wheatie. We were going strong with those, and then it just poo-pooed on us. So, hey, look, you know, sorry that they came out and started talking, you know what, talking smack. You didn't deserve that. You're good, brother. You're good. You're upset, and it's totally forgivable. Oh, my virgin eyes, says LJ. Yeah, you know, that's what it's all about. I mean, it's just about respect, acceptance. You nailed it. Yeah, thank you, Plumber Stacker. Absolutely. You will get burned more, but, you know, I don't want to go through this life, you know, the other way. That's called being jaded, you know? And I'm not there yet. Some days I feel like I am, but I'm not there yet. You know, it's like you put me in front of someone. All right, so I might feel in a bad mood all day and hate the world, you know? But you put me in front of somebody, and I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'll be cordial, you know, and courteous and respectful, despite however my attitude was. And I think most people are like that. Come on, Weedy. Another 82. Yeah, that's a zinc. In case you want to test, let's test it. I'm saying this is 82 Philly. That's zinc. 2.53. Nailed it again. 2.53 grams. 82 large date zinc. It's funny how you get that feel, and it's only a half a gram difference, you know? Half a gram difference, but you feel it. You really do. All right. That is. I guess this is on the borderline of the 84s that I'll look at. 84 has a pretty famous double die where there's an extra earlobe, and that'll also fetch a premium for a coin that's in good condition. So put those aside. I'll be looking at those closely on the scope. Jeez. Real dark 67. So far, you know, no rotated dies. Let's open up the bank wrapper. If we get another Wheatie, then yeah, I'll do another guessing game. We won the last one, but Adam Jam is probably going to get something in the mail for me. Actually, I got to write that down before I forget. So we we found one Wheatie, and Adam Jam totally guessed it right on the money, 1957. And I didn't announce a giveaway or anything. We were just having some fun, you know. But the next one, I announced a little giveaway if somebody could guess it, but nobody did. It was in 1929. So I kind of felt bad. I'll send Adam Jam a little something, you know, because that was pretty good. What the? You can't even read the date. It's 91. Oh, I busted a hole in my glove. Hey, out of curiosity, you guys, is the music still playing? I had like a little playlist, but I'm not quite sure how long it was. It's not my music, but it's a service that I pay for. Oh man, that looks like it has two rims, but it's not. It's just a misaligned die, and it's real minor. 1966. Wait, why are my 77s there? What's wrong with me? That's 67. There we go. Hey LJ, I'm sorry, I'm catching up on chat right now. Do I make scent albums? Yeah, I'm working on a couple right now. I've got a couple complete. It's funny. Let me show you one. Hey, well, let me finish this, and I'll show you one that I'm working on from 1949. Papa Georgie, what'd you say, bud? I wonder what you said. Yeah, this is a great community, LJ. I was so impressed when I first got involved with coins and met so many great people. Thorns. Guess you said it should have said thorns. I'm going through my brain right now trying to say what matches with thorns. What rhymes with thorns that could be on their blacklist? It's a default blacklist. I'm not even sure what's on there, and so I might just get rid of it, you know. Hey, Paula Bloom, how are ya? Thanks so much for popping in. Anytime. I don't care if it's for 30 seconds or for 30 minutes. I appreciate it. How are ya? We're just going through pennies, talking a little bit about what I look for and in my process. And I'm going to show a book that I've been working on from 1949, a penny album, which is kind of funny when you find something like that. So I'm going to throw that out. This is 1982 copper, but it's a large date. I'm going to hang on to it. It's a call 81. So yeah, you know, can't remember exactly where I got this book, but there's kind of a funny story to it. Let's see here. Not good enough. Thrashed. Misaligned die there. Yep. But real super minor. So this is going in the coal basket. And these will go. So here, let me grab one of those albums. Ball here. Okay. So, you know, I'm working on these down here, and I think there's still some more that I need. And like, I still need a 1914D. I have a 1914D, but it is in F condition, and I really don't want to put it in the books. You know, I think I also need a 1922. But let's see, one of these is from the 60s, and one of these is from the 40s. Let me just see. So, I think this is the one from the 40s that I was working on. It's a little bit tattered, you know. But this is the funny thing about it. When they make these ahead of time, let me turn this around. And some of these coins definitely need to be upgraded. Don't get me wrong. But this is the 1941 to whenever, right? It ends. Where is it? I'm sorry, I ended this one myself at a 1974D, but the numbered ones ends at 1965D. Anyone want to guess why I don't have that filled in? I know Paula knows. Keep a virgin eye out for the 1914D. Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully I'll find one, you know. But I doubt it. You know, those are just so rare. So yeah, that's the 1914. But here's the one. This is another one starting at 1941 that I think I have filled up completely. But this one was from the 60s. So it doesn't have the 1965D because Denver didn't mint any in 1965. So I filled that one up. Then there's the 1909 book, and I think I need a lot of these in this particular book. So I need more of these for that book, and I think I have more filled in this one, but again, okay, so I need a 1909 SVDB in this one. Like, I know I have a 1909 SVDB, but, you know, that's not in a book. I need a 1910S, 1911. And I just recently saw a Ken Peavy a video, and it featured a fake of the 1910S. It was really cool seeing that. I'm happy I did. It was how to waste your money was the video. Or how to throw your money away collecting coins. So it was pretty cool. And I've got to definitely fill up more of these. So yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to fill at least these books, and if not more, but also, you know, to make BU rolls. You know, and I've got those now. At a certain point, you know, you just can't find BU anything. You know, I think you could still find some BU things from the 50s, but that's very rare. So, kind of have to buy them if you want them. All right, let's open up another roll here, and then I think I'm gonna cool it after maybe these next 3 rolls. This is 1979. Why is that out? It's just junk. Where's there it is. Yeah, that's the thing. I've got I'm sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. 65 to 67, no RPMs. Let me check my list. I've got a pretty decent list. It's not all encompassing because again, I know that there's a lot of DDRs and there's that DDRs I just don't want to look for. I just don't care about them. There's also a lot of DDOs I feel the same way about. I like the later year DDOs. I just find not dramatic enough to even waste my time on looking for. But okay, let me pull up. Yeah, I don't see any. I got 64 RPM and 68 RPMs to look for on my list. So that's right, Papa Giorgio. Thank you. Uh-huh. Sometimes I'll check you. Sometimes I take your guys' word on it. Sometimes I gotta check. Oh yeah, those 1907 Indian heads are nice. I've got a couple of those too. And the 1909s. They make the 1909. That's the last year they made the Indian headset. If I remember right, which is always questionable. Yeah, it's already 11:30. Time goes by when you're searching pennies. See, this is how I'm pretty picky. It's a really nice 2019 D. Okay, there's no contact marks on it, but guess what? The luster just isn't there, so it's not going in my roll. You can tell, that's just it's a step down. For the new coins to go in a roll, it better wow. You know what I mean? I think that's a die crack here. I should have known, but I was second guessing myself on whether or not that was a zinc coin. It was zinc. But better be safe than sorry. I don't want to throw away a copper 1983. Come on. Give me something interesting here. Come on. Road rash. Oh, there's another general rule. I don't know if Plumber Stacker's still here, but I was talking about some general rules to keep in mind when searching through pennies. And I just thought of another one. And now this is just, this is something I heard, and it made sense to me, and so I kind of adopted it. But generally speaking, if it's something that you need a microscope in order to see, generally it's pretty insignificant. And so now I'm not counting a loop. You know what I mean? I'm not counting the loop. The loop I have is a 40 time. magnification. But, you know, most of the scopes these days are like 1,000 times magnification. And if you need to see an error at 1,000 times, then yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to collect it. You know, so that's just kind of my philosophy, my general rule, and that's subject to debate. You know, I'm sure. I'll catch up on chat here in a second if anybody's typing. 7090. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. 82D large date copper mashed up. Whew, I'm gonna have a big box of pennies to take back. Oh, thanks, Papa Giorgio. So I check you, you check me. I love it. It's a team effort. Oh, yeah, cool. Thanks, Papa Giorgio, for answering LJ's question. Yep, repunched mint mark. And I'll throw one up on the screen. What was this? What did I throw up here? Oh, yeah, that is not, that's raised metal. That's not a scratch. Okay. So we got the clip planchet, got a couple of things there, but I want to show which one is the better one. Anybody live in Indiana? Check this out. I think I actually love this. When they stamp the pennies with like a state stamp. And I've seen John F. Kennedy, they call them assassination coins. So they have JFK's face stamped pretty much in the same position, which is always kind of fun to find these. But okay, so I think this is a Stage C RPM 13 from 1958. And it really stinks that I can't get the zoom close. Oh, I know. Hold on. I know what I have to do. I have to increase the size of this. Hang on. This one is not that significant, but it's there. Pennies to Benji's lives in Indiana. Cool. All right, here. Let's put this one up too. This is the 013, so you know it's not like crazy. Hold on. And I think here's one more. I don't know if I attributed this one yet. Hold on. Let me flatten this out. It's in the flip, so it's not quite as clear. So I look at the notching there at the northwest. Or is that the one down at the east? I really got to start writing this stuff down. A lot of hours spent on Variety Vista. And why am I not writing these down? Well, two of them I wrote down. One's a Stage D, one's a Stage C. So you have an example of some dye deterioration doubling. What was this one? Oh, I got 2 more rolls to go through. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's see. I just want to check this real quick. Oh, I think that's a dye chip at the ear of this one. It's 1984. Looks like he has an earring. Anyway, let's put something. I wish I had another weedy to put up. I'm hunting for me, guys. I'm trying. Hey, good night, Plumber Stacker. Thanks for joining us, bud. I'm going to call it 2 after these next 2 rolls. Absolutely, brother. We'll see you on the next one. This Saturday I'll be on. I'll probably do a, like I said, we'll do a $50 hunt in an auction. Kilos of silver, tons of gold. Well, I don't know about tons, but we'll have some silver on there, some gold. We'll have some fun. And maybe we'll find some more walkers or Benjis or something cool. Alright, oh, let me get rid of this green screen. Come on now. I have a wireless mouse, and sometimes it likes to behave, and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. I should have just switched the scene to the full screen scope, but apparently I like to mess around with my scenes here in Streamlabs. You think I would learn my lesson. Whew, 1966, that's seen somewhere. Hey, at least I'm finding copper. I mean, I think that's the beauty of hunting pennies, is like, there's a treasure in every box. You know what I mean? I like copper personally. I think it's a beautiful metal. So, you know, if I come away from a box with, you know, what, a ½ pound of copper, I'm not going to be mad at that. So there's like, you can go through a whole box of halves and not find an ounce of silver. But in hunting pennies, man, you're getting copper like crazy. Well, I'll just threw that penny out the window. 72D. So it's pretty satisfying. You know, you don't walk away from your penny hunt disappointed. Not too often. Well, unless, you know, you're searching through a whole box of 1983 zinc cents. But I'm just messing around, Papa Giorgio. Oh, terrible. This roll stunk. Oh, I got 5 copper out of it. Last one, you guys. Hey, John Rock. Just got out of work, huh? Yeah, same thing here, man. Peace, peace. I'm glad you got out of work. Sorry you're working so late. I think pretty soon I'm going to have to find a real job. It would be awesome just to do this for a living, though. I'll tell you. Surprised we haven't found a 2009 in a while either. So no Wheaties in a while, and not a 2009 in a while. What's going on here? Copper call. Maybe I should do it over here. I've been back here. You guys can't even see me looking. Sorry about that, guys. This is a Canadian. This is 63D. 1984. Pretty good condition. Yeah, some of these stacks are getting pretty high. So it's time to go through them. But I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow. That is not something I think anybody wants to look at. Well, unless you're really a devotee. It's 1970D, but it's got so much gunk on it. 82 copper. Alright, well, got 6 copper cents. It's one more than the last roll, and I'm only halfway through. It's throwing coins around. Terrible. 64D. So it would be nice to end the stream with a wheat cent or an Indian head cent. Come on, good vibes, good vibes. It can happen. Large date copper, 82. D. It might not happen. A little scratch on that 2020D. Worthless. See, then you get your 2020D, not a scratch, but it's got those spots on it. I can't stand it. Whatever wash they're using is not great. Nice 1984. We'll look at that for that year. Wait, those are 84s. Darn. Oh, man, I really wanted to do another guessing game for a wheat cent. Okay. Hey, Crispy. Welcome. Let me catch up here. John Rock, I just bought 1 ounce copper rounds of American Eagle and a whole bunch of different rounds, 20 of them with some silver and gold. Ah, that's cool. Right on. You know, I thought about buying a whole roll of copper rounds. Copper rounds are really cool. I've got a set of Zombucks and some other things, you know. I actually have a silver Zombuck too, which is pretty nice. But I didn't get that on purpose. I think I just got that at Spot. John Rock says, "Be right back. Please stay on while I'll bring my phone and listen." All right, that's cool. I'll play some music. Oh yeah, I could play some music before I go. Yeah, I was probably gonna continue hunting anyway. Oh yeah, I didn't even get through this one particular roll. Dang, I already took my gloves off. I'll finish up with this one roll. I just can't believe how the time flies. It's almost midnight already. And Crispy says, "Hey Joe, just spent my money on the Olympus Gods of Zeus, listed like an hour ago by LPM. Crazy price. I've already gone up $50 per round there. Hong Kong. Never been there." Huh. I'd have to see that. I don't think I've seen that round. Oh, let's take a look at spot prices right now. You know, at what point are these paper traders? You know, you guys, I have a theory about the manipulation. I think it's widely accepted that silver prices are really manipulated, but at what point can they not manipulate it anymore is what I wonder. Oh yeah, 25.45. It just goes against all conventional wisdom, with the stimulus packages that are going out, the excessive spending of the Treasury, the borrowing of this government. How in the world did last week Treasuries go up in value, right? It's a big fix. I think they're spoofing the market. There's no logical reason why United States Treasury should be going up in value with the amount of debt that we have and the borrowing. It's absolutely insane. And yet they did, and silver went down. Doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. So I'm still betting on silver. I think this in 2021 it's going to go up over 30. It's my prediction. You guys know I'm not a financial analyst. But I think it's going to go up slowly, and I think there's going to be a lot of manipulation and a lot of resistance or short selling, I should say. So we'll see what happens. Is it a 72S? It is. I like finding those estimate marks. I don't remember the mintage on the 72S. I don't think that they're particularly rare at all. Let's take a quick look. Well, only 3.2 million of them were ever struck. No, I'm sorry. 376 million. But compare that with the 3 billion that were minted in Philly and a little bit less than that in Denver. So, slightly more rare, but not rare. If that makes any sense. All right, I'm going to check chat here in a second. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Another 82 large date copper. I save these 82s. Who gives a crap what you want to save? I'll save what I want. Just, I'm not going to go on and tell somebody it is something that it's not. 63D. There. Wait, you don't go there. I'll tell you. I'm losing it. When it gets this late, I lose it. 64. There. Halves are easier to deal with. I'll tell you that. Okay. Let me catch up. I will wait to shovel if you're leaving. Oh, I think I might do another couple rolls. I'll probably take it to midnight here. LJ says, "Hey Joe, I sent you an I sent you an email with an error site. If you have time, check it out." Okay. Well, World Banker suppressing the price of metals. John Ruck, you're absolutely right. That's exactly right. We are doomed. Dollar is going to be worth caca, says Chris B. Silver will go up. Yeah, and so essentially the value of the dollar through inflation will go down. So your purchasing power will go down. Therefore, silver will be affected. It'll cost more fiat currency to buy silver, but silver is going to go up in value too, aside from that. So Crispy loves my glasses. They help me see the preliminary stages, or like the first step. Like if I can identify anomalies real easy without going to the scope. That's why I wear them. Not for fashion sense, that's for sure. Papa Giorgio says money is flowing into oil right now because of the reduction of oil output. But the reduction of oil output is primarily associated with the drop in demand because of COVID restrictions. So I don't quite understand the logic in that, Papa Giorgio. Money is flowing into oil right now because are you saying people are betting on oil because as a recovery stock or a recovery commodity, I should say, that because they're predicting the vaccine's coming out, that there will be more demand in oil? I could see that happening, but I don't see that happening for another 4 months or so. Summertime, I might put my money in summertime, but when I have money, what I really need to start doing is day trading, because long term, putting money away and having somebody else manage your funds, I don't know about that. Hey, Wesley Kester, thanks for joining us. All right, let me take a quick look at pics that LJ sent.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, he put a video.
What kind of error is this, Penny?
Can you send me a picture? Oh,
it's super
man.
Wide.
It's thick.
Here's a regular penny to compare it to.
You got to weigh it.
And then it's got this huge rim around it. It's 2011. I don't know if you could see the difference there.
It looks smaller. It may have been hammered, LJ. It may have been hammered. If the diameter is less wide, but it's thicker, it could have been hammered. And you have that rim that's come up around the edges. It looks to me to be a.
I just want to know what the error's called and what causes it. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for that video. I really like to see some pictures. But here, this is what I would do if I were you. If you have a scale, I would weigh it. If it's, wait, what year did you say it was? 2011. If it's between like 2.4 to 2.6 grams, it's a standard weight of a penny. Then you want to check for obvious signs of manipulation. It shouldn't be that thick, right? So I think what somebody may have done is hammered it down, maybe for making jewelry or something like that. If the rim is raised up a lot, if it's let's say the standard width or diameter of the coin is this, and it's like this but thicker, that could be another indication that it's been hammered. So do that, and send me some pics, like close-up pics. You got my email, obviously, so yeah, I'd like to see that. I know they used to do that with silver coins and gold coins a lot. They would turn it into jewelry and other like fashion items, like buttons and stuff. So that's something that could be. I don't know of any other way that could be created. If there's a collar error, then the coin would be wider and flatter, right? But this one is thicker and shorter. So Let me catch up here. Pennies to Benjis. I feel like I wait for that every day. I don't want it to happen. Don't get me wrong, but the stock market to me seems extremely disconnected from the reality in America, and so now I know that the stock market is controlled by the wealthiest people in America. They're making their money, right? And I think the numbers of people investing in stocks on their own are actually going down. So we may very well see the stock market hit 40,000 in 2021 because it's not the people who are investing. It's the, what is it, whatever it is, 65 multi-billionaires that are investing. And they have enough money to be able to make those moves in the stock market happen, you know? So I don't know. It explains the disconnect between why Wall Street, the Dow and Nasdaq and S&P are going up because you got big money in there. But it's a disconnect from America where you have tens of millions of people out of work. My own real estate business has slowed down because of this pandemic. Last year in our state, I'm sorry, yeah, in 2019, December 2019, I think there was it was about 23,000 listings in the real estate market. And in December of 2020, there was only 11,000. So, I mean, the business has gone in half, and yet at the same time, competition for individual agents has gone up because the number of licensees has gone up because the number of jobs out there has dramatically decreased. So more people are becoming 1099 contractors. It's crazy. Use cents now, I think, or coins. Jimmy LeCurry, try exclamation point coins. I made a little change there. No, point still works. Hey, what do you know? Okay, yeah, LJ, I think you may very well have an art project on your hands. I don't think that's an error. But if it might be something really interesting to send to the live coin Q&A group. They might really appreciate seeing that. Okay, let me go back here. Stock market's going to crash. OPEC said they would reduce output so they would increase the price of oil, so oil stocks are going up. Money usually gets pulled from other stocks to buy oil stocks. Well, yeah, that shouldn't really impact. Yeah, I guess it will impact commodity prices. I mean, the one good thing the U.S. did, I think, is become a little bit more independent from OPEC. Yeah, it is crispy. If you have money, it's easier to make money. If you don't have money, then it's really hard to make it. It's just too manipulated. You gotta have at least $10,000 in your brokerage account to day trade. Day trading is really the best way to make money. I did this year some day trades, and I was making easily $200 to $500 a day, right? But then my brokerage got upset because you're not allowed to do that unless you have $10,000 in your brokerage account. So they got upset at me and they stopped me from doing that. I'm like, oh, and all of them are like that, so it's funny. No, it wasn't a dryer coin. It would not. No, dryer coin would be way different in appearance than that thing. It was a shorty. It was, you know, instead of being this wide, it was a shorter diameter by 1.5 millimeters, and it was thicker. So somebody squeezed it. Okay, guys, it's past midnight. I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna save these gloves. I haven't played. You know what? I haven't streamed. I haven't played piano or guitar for like over a week. It's crazy. All I've been doing is, well, I had a couple of appointments with work and hunting pennies and getting stuff ready to put, looking through stuff like, what am I going to auction, you know? I did find this. I'll put this up for auction. I have one coming from PCGS. This is an extra one. I have one coming from PCGS, and it's going to go with the gold that I bought too. But anyway, I have to write everything down too, Crispy. Oh man, what am I doing? Sorry, this is on my piano bench. I got some pretty good stuff in here. Wait, what? I just found a 1956 DBU roll. I gotta get organized there. Oh my goodness. $100 in 3/9 fine silver. 2012. The case is all scratched up, but what's inside is pretty beautiful. I don't remember what this bin is. I think this might be, oh yeah, here's, this might be an auction bin or stuff that I still have to, what? What are you doing in here? Oh, I just took off my gloves. Okay, so LJ is the perfect weight for a zinc penny. So that's pretty much my observation. I think it's an art project. Oh, John, yeah, this might go up. I don't know. This 1/10 ounce. Sorry, I lost my train of thought looking at this eagle. Oh, gold, $5 gold piece. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this too. 2012 Year of the Dragon, 1 ounce silver bar. You know, I decided I'm not gonna stack silver bars. What are you doing in here? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this up though for auction. Wolverine. It's a 4/9 fine, 1 ounce. Tuvalu. Crispy, have a good night. Yeah, it's getting a little late. I'm gonna play a little piano here. I saw this bin. What? 1894 Barber. I don't know what this stuff is. Oh, you know, I got some proof Benjis and stuff. I think no. I just have to go through and log this stuff. Chris B, this auction is gonna be on Saturday. Oh, and Luck of the Irish has some stuff here too. He sent that I'm gonna put up. He's got some pretty good stuff in here. He's got some quarters, Tone Kennedy half. He's got a couple of 1909. Yeah, he's got a 1909 VDB, a 1909 just straight up no VDB, 19 BU 1956D, 2000. Here's another 1909. It's written on here poor, but I'll go over that on the scope. What's this half? A 1966. I'll probably put this all up as one lot. Shoveling music, yeah. Oh, Wesley, you gave yours away. Oh, no. You know, I was at Saka Plata's stream, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and I won that Wolverine on a jackpot entry drawing from the Wolverine that I bought. Crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go through that stuff. We're gonna have some nice stuff, but you know, if you guys haven't been to one of my auctions, then yeah, come by on Saturday. You know, I'll put everything up on a list. I'll share with you spot prices and stuff like that. So you guys, and I'll do it ahead of time, so you guys can have a chance to do your research and due diligence. You know, here, let me. Whoa! Nobody wants to see that. What was that? My portable camera setup. Wait, hold on. Is the music still playing? That's one thing I don't know. You know, let me go to this website. And if there was music playing, John Ruck says, my first school animal I did riding on was Wolverine. Well, I imagine that's the actual Wolverine, the animal, not the comic book character. LJ says, with the loop it looks hammered rim. I think you're right about art project then. Yeah. It's the way the planchets are made. It's literally impossible for the coin to come out like that. So the planchets are preset, and then they're upset in the upsetting mill, and that's when they go into the striking chamber. They're struck inside of a collar, which keeps them at a very strict diameter and width. So anything that's outside those parameters it happens as a result of some kind of mechanical error in the whole process. So you'll see clipped planchets, you know, as it's being ejected, you know, it'll get clipped on the edge, you know. Sometimes the planchet gets hit without the collar, and it'll end up being wider, you know. and the devices will be smoothed out. And there's other examples too where that'll happen, but none of them will end up in a short and stout coin. That's somebody else doing some kind of damage to it. Yeah, I stopped the music from playing, and I was gonna play a little song on the piano, and then I was gonna call it. I just wanted to explain, share a little bit of the knowledge that I have. I don't have that much knowledge, but sharing a little bit with LJ just about that problem coin. I would keep it, you know. It's still worth a cent, but it might be worth something to somebody, and you found it, you know. Yeah, I really want to write a new song. It has been too long. That was probably not good. We can put it on here. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. I love you more. You I adore. Even as you walk out the door. Well, how long tonight? You out of sight. Shouldn't I keep the fire alight? Well, I guess I love you more. Never wanted to see you deceive, and you I believe, but you made a meal of me, and you leave me in misery. Well, I love you more. I guess I love you more. I feel like I play that song way too much. It's one of the few I don't need lyrics to anymore. Hey, the Numismaniac, how are ya? Good to see you. I'm winding down the stream. We're gonna probably do a little thank you giveaway here. Yeah, here, we'll do this. We'll do this. Hey, Terry. Just because I had it right here, and didn't have to go digging around or anything, we're going to do a little 85 proof set giveaway right now, just as an EOS. Thanks for hanging out with me. We didn't get into the silver today. We were all about the pennies, but that's okay. That's okay, because we found some cool stuff. We found a bunch of Canadians. Well, the Canadians were found off stream, but you know, hey, we had fun. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna try something. Oh no. Hey, Carrie Baxter, thank you so much. Hey, Corey. Yeah, I play it way too much. I need to organize my lyric sheets and stuff, because I don't always remember all the words to my music. It's terrible, but you know, I don't practice way enough. It's been a week since I played. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I didn't even monitor it. AKA Terry's wood burning and engraving. Awesome. Thanks for saying that, Terry. Cool. I gotta check you out. Because I don't know if I'm subscribed to you. Thank you for dropping in. I'm sorry you missed most of the search and me yammering on about Lincoln Sense. I'm sure most of it didn't make sense. But so what I did not do, well, what I did do was, hold on, basically organize my findings, right? I'm not keeping all of these, okay? I'm keeping all the pre-1982 and half of the 1982, whatever's copper, I'm keeping. I'm keeping any errors and varieties, but I'm only looking for the errors and varieties under the scope, right? I didn't want to do that on camera. And I'm keeping anything that's BU, and anything that's BU is going to go in a plastic holder, and then I'll roll it up and insulate my house with. I don't know. God only knows what I'm going to do with it. But that's pretty much it. And then on Saturday, I'll have a little auction. We'll have some fun there. Here, let me open up this 85. We're gonna do this as a giveaway. No, it's like I'm going to throw something extra in too. I don't know, Adam Jam's not here anymore, but I'm going to send him something too. For winning the guess on one of the Wheaties we found today. We found a few. 1929, 1957 D, and some other ones. Terry, I can't remember your info. Yeah, I get it. I think that's hilarious, though. We're just going to play a little game, a little numbers game. And hold on, let me see if I have a... So you'll win this proof set, free shipping, of course, and a channel sticker. Let me write down a number on it. How many people we have in chat? Okay, I just wrote down a number on it. Hey, Andrew T.C. Wilson, welcome. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Right on. Hey, Numismaniac, you might appreciate these then. So, in the last week, I've been just digging into my pennies. And I have customer wrapped rolls, and I also have a lot of bank wrapped rolls. But what I found here, I wonder if this light. Oh, that's worse. Hold on. So got a 1942. Here, let me get rid of this. You know what? Hold on. Where's my scope? This may very well go up for auction on Saturday. I haven't decided if I want to sell my gold yet. But yeah, and I have no idea. I don't collect Canadian cents, so I really don't have any idea what to look for. But what you can tell just from what I do know, when you can find a full rim without wear on any coin, that's a good sign, So like I got that 42. John Ruck is throwing out some old songs of mine on liberality. Why, dude? Anyway, there's King George the Sixth, I think. I got a 1943 here. This is just in the last week. Like, the Canadian cents were crazy in these rolls. This 1933, I like this 1933, but I did not find this in the last week. I found this a while ago. But completely different design on the back. Y'all Canadians love your maples. I wish I could have maple syrup. But got this in the last week. This 1945. Sorry. And these probably aren't particularly rare or anything. I have no idea about them, But I also got a 47, a 48, a 52, a 54, and a 55. So I'm like, maybe I'll start collecting Canadian cents. I don't know. It's just some fun stuff I found. All right. So what shall we do? Let me type something in chat here. You guys ready? Hey, we're just doing a little giveaway. Nothing crazy. I'll probably throw a little something extra in here besides this 85. What else could go with the 85? I wonder if I have a graded 85 nickel. I'll think of something. Let's just have fun with a little EOS giveaway, you know? Just to say thanks for hanging out. Sorry I haven't been on in a while, but I'll be back on this Saturday evening. Probably like right around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They did discontinue the penny in Canada. Did they really? I think they were going to do that here in the U.S. too. When did they do that? I'm going to have to look up the... Maybe they're not worth anything. I'm all excited. Like, I found a 42 Canadian penny. And they discontinued the pennies. I told you I didn't know anything about Canadian cents. Okay. Let's do this little giveaway here. It's just going to be a numbers game, okay? I'm going to type in chat. One guess only, please. One guess only. I'm about to type in the range. And wait until I type in go, okay? And the winner will receive this 85 proof set with something extra. I don't know what. 2009, huh? Or 2012. Okay, so there's some debate about what the last year is. So I'm about a decade behind. 6 is in between coin op and Durban. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get between coin op and Durban. So I'll probably go a little bit later. It'll be the late night stream, you know. I'll probably be watching Durban, you know. Okay. So refresh your chats and get ready. I'm about to do this EOS, and thank you guys for dropping in to say hi and hang out. It's always a pleasure. Here we go. Please guess a number between 1 and 20. One guess only, please. Oh, I see some people are so close. Just... Andrew, sorry dog hit keyboard. Your dog hit the keyboard. Oh, don't you hate that? I got a couple of cats, but I closed the door. Otherwise, they would be trying to walk all over the pennies. Okay, so I'm showing 15 people in the chat. Maybe not everybody wants to be in on it, but nobody's guessed it so far. So I'm going to give it a few more seconds, see if anybody else wants to try to guess, and then after that we'll do it again. Sometimes, you know, it's not that they don't even want it, it's just that they're, you know, busy doing something. You know, I lurk a lot myself. All right, you guys. It's easier to have you guess again than to write down another number and waste a sticker. So, if you're still in it, guess again. I'll give you a hint. It's a higher number. Just keep guessing. Nobody's hitting it. I'm trying to send you guys mental waves here. Okay. Now we can stop. We can stop. We have a winner. All right, cool. This is cool because all right, nobody else guessed it, so I don't even have to. Oh, actually, they did. Oh, well, all right. The chat is showing up on the stream, so you can see. If you go back, yeah. All right, perfect. Number was 18, and Corey Coolball got it. Sorry, David, he just beat you, buddy. So Corey Coolball, what you need to do here? Let me type this in. Okay, is the stream that far behind? I thought I said stop. How bad's the lag, you guys? Seems like it might be behind by like 30 seconds. Terry's still guessing. Stop, you guys. We have a winner. Congratulations, Corey Coolbaugh. Let me type that in. And I haven't decided. I'll throw something else in here to up the ante a little bit, but I think you'll like that. And Corey, I don't have your shipping information, so yeah, just shoot me an email. Let me know your address, and name, and I'll make sure it's shipped out to you. It'll be discreet, no coins listed on it. Okay, so the lag is really bad, huh? Now, 2 minutes? Okay, so David Carlisle says he's way behind. Okay. I deliberately have a delay because I'm trying to match the video feed with the chat feed. And I set it to 15 seconds thinking that would be enough. So I think I'm going to have to set it to 2 minutes. So we'll try that next time. I'm still working on the stream, but I'm not getting a lot of skipped frames and stuff. So that's good. So the video feed is okay, but I have to work on the lag a little bit more. So my apologies to you guys. I'll work on that. U.S. Silver Stacker's in the house. Hey, bro. Okay, I'm at 2 minutes. That's awful. I'm sorry, guys. I'm only laughing because it's either you laugh or you cry. So I know my internet's great. It's a matter of the settings, so I got to figure that out. But thanks for putting up with it. And I'll keep working on it. But congratulations, Corey, and you're welcome. Yeah, shoot me that email, and I'll throw this out to you. And here, let me. I have to write your name on here. So you'll get the channel sticker too. So you'll have that. And Saturday, hopefully I'll fix all this stuff by Saturday. Because I'm going to do another auction. If I can't fix it by Saturday, I'll just use StreamYard, and then we just won't have the fancy scenes and stuff that All right, John Rock says, definitely 1 to 2 minutes, trying to see when you type and that when it comes on in chat. Oh, well, okay, here, let's test it. I'm going to say the word Lincoln, and I'm going to type it in. And I'll say it at the same time, okay? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. And I'm going to get my timer out. Clock. Stopwatch. All right, I only need a thumbs up. Let me know when, please let me know when you hear the word Lincoln by typing in the word Lincoln, okay, in chat. When you hear it, not when you see it, because I'm going to type it in, but when you hear it. Carrie Baxter, you're awesome. Thank you. I don't know how great I am, but I'm trying. You know what I mean? I'm trying. All right. So, no. Not yet. There we go. Lincoln. Stopwatch is going. Okay. That's 20 seconds. That's what I have then. 20 seconds. If we trust Wesley Kester hearing Lincoln. Let's try it one more time. This is not scientific unless you try it one more time. Except this time will be I'm gonna type it in and say it, okay? I'm not gonna tell you up front. Hold on. Okay. Krypton. Okay, this is gonna be worse than I thought. Okay. Hey, Henry Von Muga. All right, so 46.61 seconds. That's almost a minute. That's not great. That is not great. John Ruck says 53 seconds. Hey, my timer says 46. Still, it's not good. All right. So there's still some more work that needs to be done getting that. So thanks for telling me, you guys. John Ruck says 53 seconds both times. Okay. So, all right. It's almost tomorrow when we hear it, right? In Streamland, that's pretty much the case, you know. I couldn't imagine. So, you know, I'm going to try to think of some ways to fix that. I think I can do it in the setting. Yeah, that'd be a lag, all right. Thanks, Carrie. All right. It's not perfect, but I will work on it. And thank you for helping me, you guys. You know, little by little, I'm going to make this happen. At least I got music working. Yeah, that is an eternity for a gnat. You're absolutely right. And for a chat. Oh, Papa Giorgio. Yeah, so that's it. So, okay. I've got more homework to do. I spent a long time today trying to figure this stuff out. But I still have more to do. That's all right. That's all right. Well, we're having fun. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go to bed. It's already 12:45. Wow. Thanks for hanging out. Congratulations, Corey. Don't forget to shoot me an email with your contact information. I'll send this out to you, plus something a little extra to sweeten it. And you guys are awesome. Have a great night. And hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. I might even stream another time, maybe even Friday night. I do have 2 boxes of halves to go through. The roles are available if you guys want to do it. If you type in, here. Let's see what that does. Well, John, I am working on it. Hey, what do you know? It worked. So those are tiers. So, like, when I go through halves, I'm going to go through them myself. If nobody's, wants to do a donation or whatever, but you will get silver one way or another. Man, Papa George, you're killing me. You're killing me, dude. Probably though. Probably. I will try to fix it. So what I was just gonna say is yeah, sorry, Henry. Next time. I've been streaming for a few hours now, going through pennies. So yeah, it's time for bed. Betty bye. So yeah, it'll be dawn by the time you hear this. Oh, man, all right. I'm definitely going to concentrate on fixing it. So if I can't, though, I'll do StreamYard. But yeah, if anybody does want to purchase some rolls, I guarantee silver if anything is not found. So, of course, you will keep any silver found plus the extras. So that's how I'm going to do it. And if nobody does get any rolls, then I'll just be going through it myself, and that's okay. So anyway, I hope you guys are all great. And hey, Stack and Silverman, what's going on here? We're wrapping up, brother. We are wrapping up. And you guys all have a fantastic evening. And I will see you another time. So take care of yourselves. Take care of each other.